Whew. Is this the season that Fast is gonna win it all? He's leading the championship by quite a bit, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna get a different microphone. There we go, ready for qualifying in this 5th round of Season 14 of the AV Championship. Only got... Oh, what happened to Fast? He's been disqualified. Oh, I missed something. Gonna ask what's happened to him while I leave you guys spectating. Spectating Zach, who is, I think, the first one out on the lap. There we go. Actually, no, Sander's the first one out on the lap. Oh no, he's been... Fast controller apparently died and he got disqualified. That's not the way you want to start this round. It's gonna mean that he's gonna have to start from the back. Meanwhile, we've been joined by Fight Me, the #1 driver of Kick Sauber. We should also be joined by Ono later on today. But we'll see if he shows up or not. That means 11 or 12 drivers. That means not everyone's gonna get points. Goes Sander into the wall. Fun. Fun stuff. Lowens currently on provisional pole with a 1:9.6, setting the benchmark. Followed 0.3 behind by Sander, who's driving very badly. As now we have G-Bot on a lap, I believe. Okay, he's on the mediums though, that's quite interesting. So far he's a bit off the pace, but he might be practicing a few laps. Or maybe he's struggling with the track. I'm not really sure what it could be. Only 2 drivers out on track at the moment. G-Bot has already done 1 or 2 laps. He's done 2 laps on those medium tires. And let's see what Euphoria can do here. He's currently in P2. Only 500th behind pole position. He's going into the pits. That makes sense. And only 5 drivers have managed to set a proper lap. Fight Me is gonna start from the back. And Fast has been disqualified for a faulty controller. I think G-Bot might just be doing some practice laps for himself. Maybe he's AI, that's also a possibility. This looks a lot like AI driving to me if I had to analyze it. No, never mind. This corner looks quite normal, actually. I'm sorry, G-Bot, for calling you AI. Lawrence disqualified. What has happened here? Lawrence has been disqualified and put back into P10. And we have no idea why, because the game doesn't say why. Incidents. Lawrence blocking the pit lane. I would really like to know what's happening since Thijs left and Lawrence got disqualified. And qualifying is getting a bit disruptive. Oh, that's just invalid from Milo there. Going on his first lap of today. That's unfortunate. G-Bot's still out on track, getting some practice laps in. And Lars is out on a fast lap. Let's see what he can do. Apparently Thijs is getting another setup, so he should be back very, very soon. I'll just invite him for a sec. Hello, friends there. Thijs. I should also invite Ono, because he's gonna join very soon. Oh, he's not online yet, apparently. Okay, but let's see what Lars is gonna do here. Is he gonna improve his time? Yes, he improves it by about 700ths of a tenth. 700ths of a second, not a tenth. Jesus. That's gonna put him about 1/10 of a second in front of Euphoria. Doing a battle for pole position. Only 7 drivers are left in this battle for pole position. Euphoria in second, Milo in third. That's a good result here for Aston Martin so far. Only 4 drivers with a time. Actually, so yeah, it might be a good result on paper here, but there's... What happened to Laurens? No. Sander also got disqualified, I see. I wonder what the issue is, and if we might need to address this by maybe restarting, maybe not. I'll be in contact with my drivers. This qualifying has been a bit disruptive with the disqualifications. Fight me wanting to start from the back, so he's done that deliberately. And we have Thijs getting a setup. Very interesting stuff. Here we go. Nuck is going out for a lap, finally, I believe. Don't think he's set any lap yet. I don't think he's been out yet. I haven't seen him out, at least. And his benchmark's gonna be a 19.5. His goal will be a low, very low 108. He's got Euphoria very close behind him, though. Kept it within track limits there in that little sector. Now we're going into the latter half of the second sector. Watch the end of this lap and then I'm gonna try inviting Bono again. Where's not gonna put it? 1.8 and a half, putting him firmly into P3. And he goes nicely out of the way for Euphoria there. I'm not mistaken, Ono has made it. Yes, he has. G-Bot's still out on those mediums. I don't know what he's doing. He's still going. You see Milo very close behind Zach. Blocking up a lot. Okay. Let's see, 4 is on an out lap. Zach is on an actual lap, so is Milo, but I don't think Milo is gonna improve. Zach might improve though. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's invalid right on the last... Was that invalid right on the last corner? I'm not so sure actually. But Milo didn't... No, Milo didn't do an improvement. It was before the whole time, I think. Milo's gone into the pits. Zach is out of fuel, and that's... Oh no, he's not out of fuel. Looked like he was out of fuel. I don't know what G-Bot's doing. I think he's just practicing. He's practicing his race pace on those mediums. Might come in quite handy actually. Here we go. Oh no, on an out lap. Let's see what he can do. Taking a nice wider line on that last corner. Taking as much speed with him as possible. Turns 1, 2, 3, a little bit slidey. Not too confident, staying on the inside curb. Milo's done for today. G-Bot's done. Ono's sliding all over the place, but he's got a purple sector 1 apparently. And that's an invalid. He's cut that corner too much and invalidated his lap. No lap type for him. That will be a P8. James has joined apparently. Oh, let's see what he can do in the race. Let's hope that no one here has evil intent, malicious intent, or otherwise things that could harm this league for as much as it's worth. Not that many drivers today, unfortunately. I think everyone's done. Okay, these are the results of qualifying. Only 6 people have set a time out of the 13. That's less than 50%. Gbot's been running around mostly. He's in P6. Zach in front of him in P5. In P4 we have Milo and Nuck in front of him. And on the front row we have Euphoria. But Lars will be starting from pole position. The only one who was able to drive a lap faster than 1.8. So, yeah, it's gonna prove to be an interesting race, hopefully. It might be boring, but we'll see. No matter what, I am looking forward to the start of this race. Everyone's getting ready now. I'll run you through the grid and expectations for this race during the formation lap. As soon as everyone has gotten ready, as soon as the lobby is ready, as soon as the game is ready. Okay. Well, there we go then. Everyone's lining up on the grid. We got 13 drivers on the grid today. And here we go, ready for the formation lap. Let me get all my information up. I will have on this one the interval. On this one I will have the beginning, the position changes. This one enabled, this one enabled. This one on full track and this one off. Here we go. So Lars, the challenger in this championship, as it seems so far, starting from pole position. At the moment he is about 15 points behind the current championship leader, who is Fast. Fast, starting from 13th, will have a whole lot of work to do today to keep that championship lead intact. And all the drivers in between will want to catch up no matter what, especially here Fight Me. Fight Me has been performing well, but his points have been lacking. People who might be surprising today, Euphoria and Nuck, both very good podium contenders, maybe even win contenders. In the pre-season testing, Nuck has won the Brazilian Grand Prix, so we'll take a look at what he's doing today. Can he make it 2 wins in a row, or will he be struggling? Two Aston Martins quite high up. P4, P6, that's very good. Ono didn't park his car well. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready for the start. It's gonna be exciting. Who will crash out on the first lap? Here we go, looking at the lights. And they're out. And we are away, and that looks to me like a good start from Euphoria. Nuck's trying to go on the outside of Euphoria there, but is getting overtaken by Milo. Milo's taken P3, and that's a lot of positions gained for Lars and Fast. They're Fast from last to into P9 following Sander there, I mean, in P8. And let's take a look behind. James is having a slow start and he's gotten disqualified. That's unfortunate. He's not going to be racing with us. There's someone on the grass. That is Sander on the grass, dropping back to 12th again. He's cutting the corner there. He's got Laurens behind him. He's dive bombing Laurens. Look at this little battle here. Oh, there's contact there. And he's dive bombing again. Is Sander desperately trying to get by allowance, and I think this time he has after a couple collisions. We got a dropper here. We got a spinner. Ono has spun before the end of the first lap, and he's taken with him some debris. And we see Fast. Oh, I've not followed him, but he's in a battle with Fight Me here. He's gotten into P5, but has now dropped back into P6. But he's gained 7 positions from this start of this race. Trying to take as many points as possible. Trying to extend his lead in the championship. Back in the top 4 we've got Nuck dropping back a little bit. Having Fight Me and Fast behind him. Those are 2 very fast drivers. And I see Sander has given up this race. He's crashed it into the wall. Let's take a look at Nuck here. He's got Fight Me right behind him. Let's look at this rear view camera. With the Kick Sauber right behind, and behind him the current championship leader Fast. There's a lot of overspeed for Fight Me there. He's not going to defend the inside. Yes, he is trying to force Fight Me around the outside. Is Fight Me going to brake later? That's an easy move done from Fight Me there around the outside. He's already got a few meters in front before they reach the corner, thus not needing to brake that much later. And it's Fight Me into P4. There's another position change here. It's Thijs and Milo. There's a collision there. Milo going a little bit wide, but Thijs has the position. Did he take it off track? Is he going to have to give that back or not? We'll see in a few seconds if he's going to get a penalty or not. I don't think he will, because otherwise he would give it back. That seemed to be a valid position gain from Thijs there. Ono has given up. He's decided to crash it out in pit lane or retire in the pit. Of the 13 drivers that we've started with, we've got 11 left. And if I would have to have a fair guess, over here Nux being overtaken and locking up heavily. Being overtaken by Fast, dropping back 2 places now. He's dropped back 3 from the start. And that puts him into P6 with Zachary following behind. There we have... Is that a safety car? It's a safety car. We've got 2 DNFs here. Ono and Sander. Sander has actually crashed out. And that gives us a very early safety car. We've got 10 drivers left. If we have no more DNFs, every single driver is gonna get points. So let's hope that there are no more crashes, no more DNFs left. Okay, so we've got word from Ono. Unfortunately, his brakes did not work properly. And with a faulty brake, there's not much you can do. So he decided to retire in pits. Take a P12. Let's see where there's pit stops. Early pit stops. Let's see. It's probably going to be 2-stopper, I've heard from the tire manufacturer. Or the strategist, or whatever you would call it. We've got 3 people stopping here. Fast, Milo and G-Bot. And that's a double stack for Aston Martin. That's gonna cost G-Bot some time, but doesn't matter that much. He's gonna be on the back foot anyway. Let's take a look at the tires that everyone's on right now. That would be quite interesting to look at. They're all opted for the hard tires. They'll be 4 laps newer than all the others. I am positive that they won't be able to make it to the end on those tires. You see, Thijs is the one with a penalty already. It's a 3-second penalty, probably for exceeding track limits 3 times. So yeah, that seems to be fair. Here you see we've had 3 people doing a stop during this safety car. And let's take a short look at the position changes. Fight Me, the big winner of the opening stages of this race, making it into P3. The podium spots. He is on the medium tires though, so we're gonna see what that means. I think everyone's caught up, but we're gonna do one more lap behind the safety car. And let's see how this race is gonna go into its next stage. All in all, a very exciting opening few laps of this race. Lots of place changes, lots of little battles, already 3 DNFs. And here we have the safety car restarts. I was not paying attention in the safety car restart. Fight Me has gone into P2, overtaken Euphoria. And Fast is overtaken Lowens already. There's a little bit of a pack here. Is Fast gonna make a move on Zach? He's going on the inside. But Zach's braking a little bit later and Fast having a better exit. And that's the move done from Fast. There's gained 2%. There's a little spin from Lowens there, but he's managed to keep it out of the barriers. That's very unfortunate for Lowens. He hasn't pit yet. Have the 2 Aston Martins battled there? I'm not so sure. This one should be interval, and this one should be... Yeah, let's take that out of here. Okay. Fight Me is gonna chase down Lars for the win of this race. He wants that win. He knows he's the fastest driver on track. We know he's technically the fastest driver on track. He's gonna do it here already. He's got so much more speed. This man, Fight Me, is already into P1. After starting all the way down, almost all the way down. After 8 laps, he's leading this race. And we'll see if he can run away from this pack. From Lars, from Euphoria, from Nuck. And from Fast, who is on newer tires. There's a little bit of a battle between Milo and Zach. Oh, there was a contact. There's contact. More contact. What's going on here? The camera angle just wasn't good enough for me to get a proper view on it. All I know is that we've got Thijs, Zach and Milo especially. I think there was contact between the 2 of them. Milo maybe wanting to give the place back while Thijs went off track, but couldn't get a proper view of it. Anyway, here we have Milo right in the slipstream of Zach. And Thijs is really slow on this straight here. Milo's gonna opt for the inside. Oh, he's dropping. Oh, that Zach's hitting the grass and Zach's sliding back behind Milo. He's managed to keep it straight though on the asphalt. And even keep it in front of G-Bot. But G-Bot's now having a lot of extra overspeed on Zach. And he's got the position as well. Zach's not doing well on those medium tires. They might be gone. And that's given Laurens the opportunity to catch back up to these four here. Let's go back to the top 5, or rather 3 to 5, this little group here. With Fast opening the attack on Euphoria. He wants this race win as much as the other drivers. Maybe even more, since he's leading the championship and he's got to win races to keep it. He's got overspeed, so much overspeed on Euphoria there. Is he gonna try another move on Nuck as well? No. He's staying behind Nuck, but he's got to move down, the move done on Euphoria. Into P4 goes Fast. Let's take a look here. That's Milo has made a move on Tyson, going 3 wide there. And that's what a move from G-Bot there, taking 2 in 1, overtaking his teammate and Thijs. What a move from G-Bot. Saying goodbye to his teammate, saying goodbye to Thijs, and he's already 7/10 in front of them. Amazing stuff here, amazing move. That's what you want to see. That's something you wouldn't expect, to be honest, from G-Bot there, since Milo is usually the better driver of the two, but this time G-Bot's got them both. Wonderful stuff. That's what you want to see in this league. And that's what we're here for. See as Fast has another run on Nuck. Fast has better tires. And apparently Fast has better pace. He's made the move well before the turn. In the meantime though, I've missed a move for the lead. Lars has apparently overtaken Fight Me, but Fight Me's taking that place back. In the second straight, he's lost a bit of speed on the exit there. He's blocking the apex. He's blocking the apex, defending well, making sure that he's gonna stay ahead for the remainder of this lap. Unless Lars is gonna try a move here. That's a no. Battle going on here between these two, maybe no. Exciting stuff here. Is Miller gonna... No, he's not gonna dive it down the inside. He knows better. He's gonna wait for the main straight. He's gonna wait for the DRS. G-Bot's done what he had to do. He had to get out of that DRS from Thijs. He had to get Thijs out of his DRS so that his teammate could then have a try here. G-Bot's done for his teammate what he needed to do. And now Milo is gonna be forced around the outside. Oh, he's gonna... That's a really wild move there from Thijs. And because of that, Milo had to give the place back because it was a legal move. Because Thijs forced him wide. That's dangerous there from Thijs. And we might need to take a look on that, at that in lap 12. Gotta remember, while Zach is pitting and he has a 10-second penalty. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. These two here still fighting for the lead. Wonderful stuff, wonderful stuff. While Milo and Thijs are still battling. Let's take a look at the tires here. Zach's opted for new mediums. Ooh, Milo's struggling with his tires. Does he have damage? Does not have damage, it's just... Seems to be sliding all over the place, under braking, on the throttle. Oh, there's a fight me in the pit. There is a fight me in the pit. 12 laps on the mediums. While Euphoria is still going. Right now the most interesting battle here is between Milo and Thijs. May even be a little bit heated, since Thijs pulled a very controversial move earlier on, kind of forcing Milo off of the track on the main straight. Milo did make the move though, but because of that he did it off track and needed to give the place back. And there we go, Thijs is pitting. Thijs is pitting. His hard tires have lasted him 12 laps. He's left. That's unfortunate. That's something we'd rather have wanted to avoid. I wonder why he left. Maybe he needs to go. Sad to see you go. But in the meantime, Lars has also pitted and he is 3 seconds behind Faimi. The undercut is mighty powerful. Mighty powerful undercut from Faimi there. He has managed to get a lot of time on the new mediums. All of these drivers are now on new mediums. Safety car right now would blow things up. I'm sure. Nuck is pitting. Pit stops. We see that Euphoria is the only one who hasn't pitted yet, and he's on mediums. Very impressive stuff from Euphoria there, managing to keep it going for such a long time. The gaps between all the drivers are now at least 2.4 1.9 actually. The gap's 1.9 here. 1.8, 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 1.3. It's going down rapidly. Milo's losing time. Or Lars is just gaining that much. He's already within a second. Oh, he's very much struggling, Milo. But there's no stopping Lars. Meanwhile, Euphoria is in the pit. The last driver to pit. Now everyone's pit. And let's get this back to this. Oh, there's a bit of oh no, never mind, it's not a fight. It's just Nuck overtaking and coming out just in front of Euphoria. Let's see if Euphoria can catch up. Oh, Nuck's on the mediums, Euphoria is on the hards. And 5me is within 7/10 of G-Bot. G-Bot's having a mighty race here, he's now in contention. For the podium, a little bit of contact there. 5me. Not leaving that much space, but then G-Bot gave it right back there. G-Bot's playing. He's playing the DRS game very cleverly. He knew the position was gone, so he dropped back early to get that DRS, to get that little bit more straight line speed. Try and get that podium position. But Lars behind will surely catch up with the speed that he's got. Maybe G-Bot's gonna surprise us today. Maybe he's gonna get a podium. That would be crazy. That would be something. I don't think he's got pole position. Don't think he's got a podium yet in AV. I'm fairly certain of that without checking. And right now, the person who is closest here is Laurens. Right behind Zach. Zach is not doing well this race. He's been struggling quite a lot. He's lacking in pace. And both Red Bull drivers find themselves at the bottom of the standings to our left here. Let's see if Laurens is able to make a move here. Looking around the inside, it's nearly contact, but they managed to avoid it. There is contact. That was not avoidable, I believe, but Zach has let him go. Zach still has that penalty, I believe, yeah. And Laurens has made it into P8, now chasing down the rest of the pack. They're both very far behind, and I think all they can hope for is a safety car. But all of that aside, we've got Lars and G-Bot here. G-Bot's pitting. G-Bot's tires are gone, are done for today. I think he's gonna go for another set of hearts. Oh, we have Euphoria and Nuck fighting it out here. Euphoria getting purple. And G-Bot's going for a... Is that hard? Is that soft? Zach's done for today. And I don't believe it. G-Bot's gone for softs. Wild stuff here. So many DNFs. I wonder what the issue seems to be. But here we've got a three-way battle. And Euphoria is giving Milo as little space as possible. And is that Nuck right in front? Milo's losing a lot of time on the exit. And Euphoria and Nuck speed past them. Past him. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers left. This little pack, but there is a change for the lead. Fimi's going round the outside. The first, the third corner in Sector 2. And has taken the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix here. With about 16 laps to go. What's going on here? There's a yellow flag. Is that Lars? Lars is 11 seconds behind now. He's losing a lot of time. While Nuck, Euphoria and Milo are able to catch up. Let's take a look at who has the fastest lap, shall we? While we look at Euphoria overtaking Nuck. Even before the DRS zone starts. Crazy. It's not here, it's Here, fastest lap. Currently held by Fight Me. G-Bot on his soft tires has managed to set a 111.6. Don't think anyone can beat this lap unless later in this race someone's gonna go on softs with a low fuel mode. Interesting going on right here. Ooh, what's happened to Fast? Has he pit? Fast has pit. Okay. An early stop from Fast there. He is on the hards. He might be trying to keep till the end. What's happened here? What's Milo done? Into the wall there. Not sure what's happened. If he's crashed it into the wall on purpose, or if he spun, or if he was trying to do an overtake. He's going into the pits. He just, yeah, there must be damage. Very carefully, trying to not get a penalty. Is he gonna stay in? No, he's not gonna stay in this race, unfortunately. Oh man, 6 DNFs. Holy moly. 7 drivers left. Anyway, let's take a look at Euphoria, who's been able to catch up to Lars. And he's being forced to the outside, but able to make the move stick before... What happened here? G-Bot spun, no! Please don't DNF. Please don't retire from this race, you've got so much to live for. Come on, G-Bot, I believe in you. Anyway, Euphoria is now into P2. 5 is in the pits. Here we go, 5 is in the pits. Where is he gonna come out? Compared to, most importantly, Fast. Here we see Fast. 5 is in the pit. Look at the bottom of your screen. The bottom right, the green dot is Fight Me. The blue dot following the red dot is Fast. He's fighting with Nuck. Nuck's holding him up. On the left there you see Fight Me. They're going very close. They're gonna be coming out next to each other. Fight Me is gonna be right behind them. Fight Me is gonna be right behind them. This is gonna be an interesting chase here for the last 12 or so laps. But Fast hasn't been able to make the move here. And that might cost him, because Fight Me is right behind him. Oh, it's not gonna be the bane of Fast for this race. Nuck and Euphoria both still have to stop, I believe. Oh, and there's Fight Me. I didn't even see him. He went on the inside of Fast. Fast left the door open and Fight Me said thank you. That's mine. Is he gonna say goodbye now? He's gonna go right around the outside of Nuck. Yep, he's gone. Nuck's gone. Fight Me's gone. Nuck's pitting. Oh, can Fast maybe try a dive bomb? No, he's staying behind. I think that's done. That that part there should have sealed the race win for Fight Me there, unless he makes some mistakes. Pace-wise, he should have this. There's nothing Fast can do. Lowens has a 10-second penalty. Ah, that's unfortunate. But I don't think his position is in any sort of danger. Knox coming out of the pits. He is about 5 seconds behind Lars. Let's take a look at the tires. That's gonna be interesting. Euphoria. 9-lap-old hearts. Can he make those hearts go till the end? Maybe, but despite that, I don't think he can keep Fight Me behind. Yeah, I think no matter what, Euphoria is not going to keep Fight Me behind. Fight Me just set the fastest lap, a 1:08.6. That's about quali times. Maybe like half a second slower than the good quali times. It's about 6/10 slower than the pole position. So still a very good time. Especially for a race lap, especially for the hard tire. And today, other than Thijs, no one really has had a penalty for exceeding track limits. Though I think that might have been a warning there for Fight Me on that specific corner. Lowens is the only one with a penalty here, and it's a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's very unfortunate. But Fight Me is already caught up to Euphoria here, 10 laps before the end. And we're going on the main straight here. It should be an easy move. Euphoria can choose inside or outside, but it does not matter. Fight Me will have the DRS. Fight Me should have the overspeed, and Euphoria's pitting. Euphoria is pitting. Well, where will he come out? Probably behind Nuck. Maybe in front of Nuck. Let's see. Let's look at the bottom right of our screens again. Once more. Nuck's coming on the main straight right now. Euphoria is coming round, but he's gonna come out in front, I think, of Nuck. He's coming right in between Lars and Nuck. There we have it. That's pit stops done. Everyone's done 2 stops except for Gbot, who's done 3. Yes, he is 22.222 seconds behind Lowens. I think the only points of interest here lie in the 3rd, 4th and 5th positions. Who's gonna get that last podium spot? On paper it should be Lars, but Euphoria on 3-lap newer tires might be able to challenge him if he gets the pace, if he gets his foot down. Or if there is somehow a very late safety car, but the odds of that seem very, very low. I see. Milo's DNF was a tire-related DNF. The tires couldn't handle it, overheated, destroyed, and sent me into the barrier. It has been said by Milo. Very, very unfortunate there for the Aston Martin team, who started this race from pretty high due to the qualifying situation. But here we see Euphoria having a lot of overspeed on Lars here. Lars is defending the inside, but Euphoria might be able to get it done round the outside, and that's a move done. Unless Lars can have enough speed to get it back here, but Euphoria seems to have sorted things out. Created enough of a gap for himself in the second and third corner, and he is into the podium spaces. Fast is gonna like this, Lars is not gonna like this, and Euphoria seems to be happy with another podium. Let's see what Nuck can do. Is Nuck able to close that gap to Lars in the last 7 laps? Gap's a bit less than 3 seconds. Now it's a bit more than 3 seconds. That gap's gotta come down if Nuck wants to challenge for P4. I think P3 is driving away here on the newer tires. Nuck and Lars. Nuck has one lap newer tires, so that should be quite even. Other than that, there's not much to go off here. Let's look who has the fastest lap. If I'm not mistaken, that is still Fight Me. The only other driver who's been able to set a sub 110 is Euphoria with a 19.7. And Nuck has gotten a penalty that ruins all his chances to get that 4th place. He's getting closer though. The gap's now 2.2, while a lap ago it was 2.9. But the 3-second penalty ruins it, and that's likely to be a P5 for Nuck here. Okay, we're back. And let's take another look at the last 5 laps of this race. The closing stages, but this race has wound down a little bit. The gaps are getting bigger, except maybe between Lars and Nuck, but that one doesn't matter that much. So it's just driving the cars home right now. And not losing too much time on all tires. That as well. If Nuck gets a P4 out of this race, I will be deeply impressed. He is closing the curb, the inside curb almost caught him off guard there, but he managed to keep it alive. And keep that dream of a 4th place alive. 2 points might be the death of you if you don't get them in the championship. Nuck knows all about it, losing the championship by 4 points back in season 3, back in 2021. I believe it was May 2021, June, something like that. Actually, it was more like March 2021, back when it was Nuck against Reaper for the championship. And on the last race, he did win the race, but he didn't have enough points to keep Reaper behind, who finished P3 and thus won the championship. Nuck, sort of a Massa, but even better, being so close many times, but never being able to win a championship. This season might be different, but it's looking like the main... Oh, Euphoria's binned it, and he's lost his podium, and he's trying to make a move after he spun. That's very dangerous, but he's messed up his podium, and he's wanting to make moves way too eagerly on Nuck here, making all sorts of dive bombs. Very frustrated with himself, very likely, because he's thrown away his podium, and Lars says thank you. And because of that 3 seconds, Nuck doesn't have much to fight for in that battle, because he'll be behind anyway. Can't profit from the mistake of Euphoria there. Nuck's also lost a lot of time to Lars. Wild stuff here in the closing stages of the race. 2 more laps to go. At least for Fight Me. Nuck's going a little bit wide there again. Crazy stuff going on here with Euphoria. His tires might be gone. Let's take a look here. Euphoria dropping all of his battery, almost all of his battery, onto the main straight. Now Nuck's dropping it in 8th gear. Actually not sure what's more efficient, dropping your battery in the higher gears or the lower gears. Nuck's doing it in the lower gears, 8th gear. Higher gears, bit confused. Yeah. That's a 3-second penalty for Laurens there, but his position is not in any sort of danger because G-Bot has spun once again, explaining perfectly why Laurens' position is not in danger. So thank you for that narrative. Very welcome. Fight Me on his last lap. He's done a phenomenal race here. Starting, what, P11 or something? P12? Immediately contending those positions, fighting with Larsen fast for the top spots, but his pace has been superior today, and it's resulted in a race win and the fastest lap. 26 points have been made here by Fight Me, and those points might be crucial for him in the fight for the championship if he decides to race more often. For now, Fast, I think, would be quite happy with the result, but it's Fight Me who comes home with a nice little drift, manages to avoid the wall there, and comes home with a wonderful win. Fast, the current championship leader, will continue to lead this championship and improve or increase the gap to Lars by a few points. Actually, why are they so close to each other? Jesus, I did not expect that. Euphoria steals the podium. Oh my goodness, he steals it on 1/100th of a second. What a race to the finish line. Oh my goodness. Euphoria comes with the Assassin's Creed level steal and assassinates all hopes of Lars's podium here in Brazil. That's Euphoria on the podium, baby. What an end to this race. Magnificent. Beautiful stuff. I can't believe we've witnessed that. That's amazing. I counted Euphoria out for the podium, but he didn't count himself out and stole that back. Holy moly. Fourth place for Lars then, and third place for Euphoria. But it's Fight Me who's won. So here you see your race winner, Fight Me. He's also got the fastest lap, obviously driver of the day. Fast has the most overtakes. And here we go, taking a little look at the standings. Fast in second, Euphoria in third, Lars in fourth, Nuck in fifth. Laurens comes home, takes P6, nice points for Laurens. Has managed to keep it clean this race, has stayed out of all the carnage mostly, and taking home good points. Same goes for G-Bot, he's kept the car on track, he's kept the car alive, and taking home 6 points. And all the others did not finish. That's too bad for them, mostly. All in all, what a wonderful end to that race. Lars will be shitting himself, and Euphoria will be very happy, very pleased with himself. And what an action-packed race today. Well, the end was a bit boring, but holy moly, what an end to that race. We'll be back. Definitely we'll be back next week. We're going to Britain. We're going to Silverstone next week. We will have a reverse sprint race in store for you. It's gonna be carnage. It's gonna be beautiful, hopefully. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you then. Cheers.